So Joe Biden's administration is blatantly weaponizing our federal agencies like the FBI and the DOJ. If you don't believe me, look no further than January 6th and what they're doing to anyone who dared be at the Capitol that day, even the people that never went inside. Now, if you created violence and wrecked stuff, well, then they deserve to go after you, but not the innocent people there, all right? Our next guests, Marilyn and Paul Huper, are feeling the brunt of this political hit job on conservatives. There are a couple from Alaska who attended the rally on January 6th, and because of that, the FBI raided their home. Agents entered their home in the early morning of April 29th without even presenting a search warrant. Just listen to the update Marilyn wrote on her husband's Facebook page. The FBI broke into my house today. 12 agents handcuffed me and Paul, interrogated us, searched the house, and left with my phones and laptops. Going on to say the FBI said they were looking for Nancy Pelosi's laptop, so I guess that answers one question. It really did get stolen, and it's still at large. So what's going on here? Well, Marilyn and Paul Huper join me now. Welcome to the both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Marilyn, apparently they were looking for somebody that looked like you. Why don't you take me through what happened the morning they came storming into the house?
Well, they did come storming into the house, and they chose to hold us at gunpoint and chain us up in our own home, and then assure us that they were going to make all things clear soon, which for me was pretty quickly. For my husband and two of our house guests, it was an hour and a half later. They left them handcuffed and not knowing what the FBI was up to. I was informed very quickly as they separated me, and I think their opening comment was, "You probably know why we're here." And I said, "No, not really." And they said, "We're looking for Nancy Pelosi's laptop." And then you read my response to them. So I think I laughed.
Well, I'm sure you probably did. I take it, Paul, you guys don't have Nancy Pelosi's laptop. Did you even go into the Capitol inside?
No, not even close. In fact, we arrived at the Capitol 2 hours after the breach because we were way to the front of the elliptical where Trump was speaking. We're probably 30, 40 yards away from Trump while he was speaking. And because of the million people in front of us, well, yeah, there we go. There we are. We were very close, about that close. So we had to wait to be able to get out of there. And by the time we got out, the raids had already taken place inside the Capitol. So we arrived about 3:30 at the Capitol. And then there's that infamous picture that I took of Marilyn going up the Capitol steps. And
which wasn't her, by the way. Yeah, and I want to make it clear it's not her. And in fact,
yeah.
Go ahead, Marilyn. Go ahead, Marilyn.
Oh, he did take one picture of me in a black coat going up the steps outside of the Capitol, and that seemed to be all they needed to affirm that that was the same person inside who also has brown hair and a black coat. So.
Which is just, I just want to leave this picture up here. I want to run this back. If we can leave that picture up for 1 second, put it back up. This is very important because I can do the FBI's work on live TV. They're both wearing different shirts. She has a gray scarf. The other one doesn't, the unidentified gal. Marilyn's wearing, looks like earbuds around her neck. It's not the same person. And so your photos was on social media as well. Paul and Marilyn, real quick, Marilyn, what's your message to Joe Biden right now, if you can, in about 15 seconds?
Oh, I would say that even if I had been the gal, the way that we were treated was unconstitutional and inappropriate to hold people at gunpoint and create a potentially lethal event to invite them to chat and ask some questions is completely inappropriate. It's appropriate to ask questions and look for what's going on.
And I'm sure you would have happily talked to them if they would have just come knocking and asked to talk, but they didn't do that. Paul and Marilyn Huper, thank you both for coming on. And down the street from you lives a little girl named Pinky. She's a big fan of this program. Please say hello to her for us, all of us.
Oh,
here
yeah,
at
yeah,
STINCHFIELD.
yeah. Her husband. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. We got her run, but she's great.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.